All right, this is the cable access meeting for January 27th. We are on Zoom because of a rise in COVID cases. I would like to call in attendance at the meeting. Cable access member Roger Bradley, are you here?
Here.
And our wonderful station manager Brittany Blaney, are you here?
Here.
Do we have any attendees?
I'm afraid not.
I don't see anyone, so
Sorry.
I guess we'll just begin. Not a problem. Should I read the minutes from last month?
Sure.
All right, minutes from December 23rd. The minutes from the previous month were accepted. We spoke about the procurement officer at the end of November. We'll draft a list of items that we would want to buy, but not exactly the model. I don't know what that means. We have to draw up a list of items.
Yeah, you have to drop a list of items, like what it is you want without
Oh, but you don't need to say the exact model.
You
I
can't-
think that's
you
what
actually-
I meant.
Yeah, you can't, you're actually not supposed to say a specific brand or model number that you want.
Okay.
Like there's, I guess, supposed to guess.
Can't say.
Yeah, it has to be like kind of generic.
Exact model. Okay. All right. The process is working through the procurement process. The station made a list of the equipment and the vendor. I'm sorry, these are very strange notes.
But you
has-
took them.
I did. I'm admitting that they are not making a lot of sense.
That's all right.
Yes,
I can translate for you.
Who has final say on which vendor to use? The procurement officer recommendation, the finance committee, the select people. We are close to having the recommendation. Budget, put numbers together and have approved budget. Good news, five yoga episodes, Council on Aging show information, 19 Carter concerts, 3 shows, covered turkey trot at the elementary school, missed Halloween costume parade, Veterans Day concert live stream so people could view. Winter concert was live stream for parents to view with no live audience. Edited the Twinkle Tour, holidays in Berlin was covered, interviewed veterans with 6 camera, advertised the great video. I saw people were saying how great it was.
Which one?
The veterans, interview with the
one.
veterans.
Yeah. I spent a lot of time on
Cemetery.
it.
Yeah, well, I think people really very much appreciated it. So that's great, thank you. The Cemetery Commission was in person. Police chief swearing ceremony was taped and will be on YouTube channel. And Roger will dispose of equipment with a list of equipment that have no.
I'm supposed to make a list of equipment, and then once it gets approved that it is of no value, then Roger will dispose of it for us.
Yes.
Roger dispose of equipment from a list of equipment. Right?
Unless
Does
you,
that make sense?
yeah, unless you need 10 or 15 remote controls for something.
Oh, no,
I
that's
bet
good.
you if I dug further, I can find more. I bet you there's some in a closet somewhere too.
It's very, very similar to our house. We
Do you want them? Do you want them, Pat? Do you want some more remote control?
well, maybe we could make some like art with them.
I know, I've thought about that. Like when we're getting rid of so many VHS tapes, like, can we build a house with these or something?
Yeah. I know I've seen libraries will like make, trees out of the discs and stuff.
Right. We could make a tree out of the remotes. Like right now we got like a small like desktop tree, and like who knows in a couple years.
Right.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
They have like a
Yeah, that
contest for
could be really-
decoration at the town offices. We could do a remote control TV or remote control tree.
And they'll know who it's from too.
Exactly.
PR, our particular representation. All right, where were the other ones that I needed to change? Who has final say on which vendor to use?
There's something about like what,
One, the procurement officer, the finance committee, or the select people. That's probably what it means, right?
yeah, we were wondering like, once we go out for bids, like, who actually gets to decide, or is it automatically decided by whoever's the cheapest, you know? Does cable committee get to make a decision? Does the select board decide? Does the town administrator decide? You know,
Okay, I think I fixed that one. All right. Why is that cemetery commission? All right. I fixed things. Do you want me to tell you? Procurement officer at the end of November will draft.
stop it. Sorry, she's ripping apart her bed.
Yeah, they like to get those. We'll draft a list. A list of items that the procurement officer at the end of November will draft a list of items that will be needed. Right?
So I made the list and then I gave it to her.
I would just make that a title. Procurement officer. At
Yeah,
the
procurement
end,
officer. And it's just like,
at the end
I don't
of
know,
November,
the procurement officer just like puts it in the right format or something. Cause I provided the list and then it was just put in this document.
all right. How about that? At the end of November, a list will be drafted, which is a list. Which
But we met in December, didn't we? A list was drafted, not will
A
be,
list.
right?
was, okay. Was drafted, which is a list of items that will be needed, but you can't say exact model and the officer will put it in a document. How's that? Does
Sounds
that
good.
sound better?
Yeah.
All right.
That makes sense.
All right. Do I have approval of the minutes as edited?
I make a motion, we accept the minutes as changed.
I second it, and so the minutes have been accepted and approved tonight. January 27th, Thursday. All right, I will start a new one. Now it is January 27th. Edited. All right. Here we go. Time to restart.
I can't say, I don't know.
What the heck?
You're frozen.
Six oh five. All right. Minutes were edited. The town.
Pat, you're breaking up. I think your Wi-Fi is suffering. Maybe turn off your video.
Uh,
Now she's frozen completely.
No audio, no nothing. If you can hear us, Pat, leave the meeting and come back in.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I think just the video and the audio is too much.
All right. Yeah, great internet here. I'm sitting right next to the box too.
Well, you should have. So wait, it's running on Wi-Fi or Ethernet?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, if you're sitting right next to the box, you should just plug into Ethernet.
I know. I don't have any.
Ethernet's usually like at least 3 times faster.
I don't have any cables.
Give me a break. You've got a bank of remotes and no Ethernet cables. Go to the studio and get an Ethernet cable. You need it to work from home.
Oh, all right.
We have
That
a
would
ton.
be great. That would be great if I ever work from home.
All right, volunteer from home. Sorry,
That's right.
volunteer from home. You can grab one of the Ethernet cables that are there. We have way more than we need.
All right, I'll do it.
All right, good.
Okay, so we have our minutes edited. Did you all get to see the town report that I sent in for the town report?
Yep.
Did that make sense? And
Yep.
was it okay? Roger, did you get
Yep,
to see
I
it?
saw it. It looked excellent.
Okay, great. So that got through, and actually the people were actually quite nice.
Yes, they were.
Yes. Did you
We
see
must
the
just-
email then too?
I think so. I mean, it must have just like other people must have not sent theirs in or something.
Well, they were very impressed with everything that you did too. So that's what I thought was nice.
Oh, maybe I didn't see that email then, because I don't remember seeing anything praising
I think
our
they were
work.
like, wow. Well, I mean, they're kind of like, wow, there was a lot going on and everything. So I was like, oh, good. All right.
We try.
So the budget was a little, had to do another go around with it.
What was wrong with it?
Oh,
Oh,
I
it
have-
was the worksheet for Roger or something like that?
no, it wasn't just that. There was something about like last year's budget and nothing was quite, see, it didn't.
Well, to be
I
honest, like the document they gave us, the numbers didn't add up as it was. So
and it didn't, the budget never really went into town meeting of what we put in. So
Mhm.
it was still kind of the same budget from the year before, basically. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
I guess.
Is it,
So-
Sure.
is it,
That's,
is it
I think
good or
that's
bad?
what the problem was. So I think we need to get more information back, or maybe there's information that goes just to the office or something about approval of our budget, because we didn't get the amount that we should have gotten last year. We didn't get approved for the right amounts. So
I
we
think
need to
that's
make
a finance committee decision.
I don't know what happened, but I think we need to just be aware of that. So, because I don't, nobody tells me anything.
We didn't have to turn in we don't have to turn in the articles for town meeting in May yet, right?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. See, that's what I don't know all this. Like they don't.
I don't think so. I didn't see an email about it. I gotta go in there anyways next week. So I'll pop my head in Mary's office and ask her if she has a rough timeline of when any articles would need to be submitted for the Maytown meeting.
Well, I think before even that, we need to find out from the finance committee or whoever approves our budget. Like,
Yeah.
I sent it in, but it's like sending in the bills. No, I never know whether the bills have been paid or.
Right.
know,
You don't get confirmation back.
So I need to know from June or from the finance committee if our budget will be like, is getting the nod, however, not necessarily town approved, but gets a nod. So that we know exactly how much money is
Right.
gonna be put
I'm-
in.
Yeah, no, I'm concerned about the project, the meeting rooms project being done before the end of the fiscal year. So
It might
we-
not be.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Mm,
The procurement officer is on medical leave. And I don't know when the procurement officer will be back.
Oh,
And I
I
can't
see.
do anything without the procurement officer.
Isn't June supposed to be taking her place?
Is she?
That's what my understanding.
I need
was.
to, like I said, I need to go in and talk to some people and see what's going on and whatnot. If there is someone who's taking over those responsibilities, that's great. Then I'll keep working on it. I'm just, you know, the speed at which this project has been moving isn't like really in line with
Oh.
what I had hoped it would be. And I'm just a little bit concerned because, you know, I mean,
if June is taking that over, that's actually good because she is the one also that keeps pestering me about the project being done.
yeah,
So
so she's
maybe
motivated.
I would
Yeah,
talk to June and say, listen, the project's stalled because of the procurement officer, so it's not
Right.
us that's
Yeah.
stalling it at all.
oh no,
And
not even.
she is not, she doesn't know that. I don't think she knows that.
Right. I'm gonna go in next week, so I'll have some conversations with people and get some more information as far as what's going on. I mean, we're not to a point right now where we need to panic, but
But it would be
you know,
good to, I
we
would
haven't
like,
really made much in the way of progress. So
but I would particularly make sure that June knows this.
yep,
'Cause
I'll make
she's the
a
one that
note.
will pay the bills and she's the one that's had the concern about whether it's getting done too.
Mhm.
Okay. Is there another topic? Well, I kind of.
I forgot to mention it last meeting, but when we did the live stream of the elementary school winter concert, I had issues with our Ethernet cable. It was that really long one that we have, that 200-foot one. And the IT person helped us out. So, and swapped out the cable because our cable wasn't working. But the thing is like the cable was working if I plugged it directly into my laptop, but then if I plugged it into the internet switcher, which we needed in order to live stream, etc., then it wouldn't work. And the IT guy said that when Ethernet cables start to go, they'll work with some stuff and then not work with other stuff. So it stands to reason that our 200-foot Ethernet cable is dying and doesn't work in certain circumstances. I don't think that we need to replace it right now because we bought it explicitly for outdoor town meeting. I don't need that long of a cable to do any of the stuff in the school. So sort of my recommendation would be wait and see as far as what town meeting will be in May. If we're outside, we could purchase another 200-footer. If we are inside, you know, 100 feet, I think is fine. So as everything stands right now, we don't need anything, but come town meeting time, we will need probably either a new 100-foot Ethernet cable or a 200-foot Ethernet cable.
Okay, are those particularly expensive things?
No, let me look real quick. See when I bought. let's see. The last time, good Lord, view invoice. When we bought it in May of last year, it was $68. So
Oh.
not overly expensive.
That's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't really pricey. So like I said, as far as like things we have planned for right now, we don't need anything, but town meeting time, we will likely need something. We have like some sort of intermediate length cables. I think we have several like 10, 15. I think we might have like a 20 or 25, which is fine because I'm doing a concert, I think in February for the elementary school again. And what we have will be fine, but town meeting will probably need to purchase something. So just an FYI.
But should we start, or should you start looking for one in case there's any kind of lag in getting something, you know?
For the Ethernet cable, I don't anticipate, but I mean, we certainly we could buy something now. I think,
Well, you
I don't
think,
know.
while you're mentioning it or thinking of it, why not? Is that
Yeah,
money?
I just don't know if we would need the 200 foot again, or just like 100 foot. I don't know if we'd be meeting inside or outside. But last town meeting was inside, right?
Oh,
Yeah, it was inside. We were in the gym in the
in the gym.
fall,
right,
right?
For the fall, yeah, because it was cold.
So I think like for that circumstances, 100 foot is fine. That's, more than enough. Probably could get away with less than that, but I'd like the flexibility of having 100 feet. Let me
Sounds
see
good.
roughly what the pricing is for that right now.
Do we buy the cable and put the ends on, or do we buy it with the end?
It already has the ends on and everything. So it looks like the most expensive one I'm seeing for 100 foot is $55. And that's Cat 8, which is kind of like the fastest right now that's available.
Sounds good.
So you guys would just have to vote on that.
Right. All right, well, I propose, I don't know how to say it.
I'll make a motion that we
Make a motion, thank you. Go ahead,
spend-
Roger. Sorry.
spend the money to buy 100-foot Ethernet cable,
Not
I-
to exceed,
$75.
okay.
I don't know, for shipping and all that.
I second it. Motion so we vote on the motion?
Yeah, all in favor.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion is carried to the positive.
All right. So I will purchase a 100-foot Ethernet cable so that we are prepared for the next live stream event. So when did we meet? It was right after Christmas or right before? I think it was right before.
23rd, I think.
The 23rd, right?
23rd.
Yeah. I don't know, not a lot happened since then. Obviously, I put out the veterans program and there was a couple COA things.
The Veterans Program has got rave reviews.
I'm glad people liked it. We spent some time on it. I guess the Council on Aging had been doing Tai Chi, and they've sort of intermittently started doing it via Zoom. So I think we've done 2 episodes of Tai Chi since we last met. So in addition to the yoga episodes weekly, now we've done a few Tai Chi episodes. And the video for the police chief swearing in ceremony is up as well. And that's been about it for excitement since we last met.
Okay. I think we even mentioned the swearing episode last time, right?
Yeah, and it already happened, but there was a few edits that needed to take place. But it's up now.
All right, sounds good.
There's an ice skating party scheduled for the pond next to BMS on Sunday. I'll keep an eye on social media to see, depending on the storm, if it's still going to be taking place. But I got the impression that it was something that used to be done years ago with like marshmallows and hot dogs and
Yeah,
something.
very nice.
So I think that's kind of the plan. My plan is to send somebody down to, you know, at least get some clips of some of the activity and stuff to cover it to a point.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
like I said, I'll keep an eye on social media because I guess, you know, we're supposed to get a
You
storm.
talking about this Sunday or the following Sunday?
Yes, I believe it's this.
This
That's why I had it on my calendar. It's this Sunday.
Now, who's
Yes.
is that the Lions that sponsor it?
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, I have it in my calendar as Lions Club Community Ice Skating Party from
Alright.
noon to 3 on the pond on South Commons.
On the
So-
30th, right?
Yeah, on the 30th. So the plan is to cover that. Hopefully, you know, they can clear off the ice, I guess.
Great.
Now they're
How do you
talking
clear
eight-
how do you clear snow off of ice? Like a pond? How do you do that?
Shovels.
Oh, you just
Okay.
shovel it.
Or a tractor,
Oh, so
If the
you think
ice
somebody will
is
put a
thick
tractor in
enough.
there?
a small tractor with a snowblower attachment. Like a lawn tractor.
Yeah. Do you think somebody will be able to do that?
I
Probably.
don't know. They're talking 18 to 24 inches of snow now.
Are you serious?
Out here
Yeah.
though? I thought
Yeah.
that was more.
Yeah, they just changed it.
Oh, out here?
Yeah.
Come on. I have like a 300-foot long driveway.
Uh, You may need more than one shovel.
Oh, we have a tractor with a snow blower, but still, that's a lot of snow. That's taller than the snow blower.
Yep.
That's going to be multiple. That's going to be one of those ones where you got to go out multiple times and do it.
Yeah, at least, yeah. Couple.
Why does it have to be on a Saturday? It's supposed to be in the middle of the week.
Right. Supposed to be on a work day.
Yes. Come on.
Like a Friday or a Monday.
Friday or Monday. Perfect.
Maybe it'll get blown out 2 days.
Yeah, I can't go swimming. I said to Bill, I want to go swimming. And he said, you're not going anywhere. You can swim in the bathtub.
Swim where? Where would you go swimming?
I go swimming at the Y every weekend.
Oh, okay.
Saturday, Sunday morning.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna happen this Saturday. Sorry.
Why not even Sunday morning if it's
Yeah, maybe not even depending. I don't know when it's supposed to stop and then cleanup's gotta happen, you know.
yeah. All right. Anything else? Any other questions or any concerns, Roger?
I don't have any.
I wish I had something exciting to report, but I'm afraid
Oh, that's all right.
it's been pretty mellow.
That's good.
Just meetings.
Just meetings. All right. We just need
Lots and
to
lots of meetings.
find about budget and project.
Yes, and my plan is to go in into the offices next week and have a few conversations. I gotta go in anyways, so
That'll be
I'll
wonderful.
do that while I'm there.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. I think we can I just put it on for a minute?
Hey.
Before it freezes.
Well, I think we can adjourn the meeting.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
And I second it. The motion is carried and, oh, do we, no, I vote for adjourning the meeting?
Yes.
Yes, let's adjourn the meeting. All right. Well, the meeting is adjourned at 6:33.